To this day.
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 Tyron, what was your initial reaction when you heard the Tommy Fury fight was on and the rematch between you wasn't going to happen?
Really on? Like who really gave a fuck about that fight? I didn't. I mean, did you go crazy about this last fight? I don't remember nobody talking about Tommy Fury fighting who did he fight? The MMA guy from Body Shop. Anthony, sorry, not to disrespect him. But he was a quote-unquote MMA fighter that he's supposed to make light work of, and nobody spoke about that fight. I didn't hear one of you guys report on it. So now you're talking about the fight that people want to see, the real beef, the real drama. I see his coaches over there looking. They better look, but they can't stop it, so.
And what did you think about Jake Paul when he didn't voluntarily give you a rematch?
I mean, he capped. All this is about a look. A look is something that you want people to see and believe. I'm me. This is me. He'll tell you, called me the other day, I'm not talking any differently than I was the other day. I'm going to leave, I'm going to go to the grocery store, I'm going to go to eat. When I wake up from my nap, I'm going to say the same shit. He wants to present this product to you and wants you guys to buy into it. I don't give a fuck, and I'm trying to knock his head off. Cool.
Those are the words of Tyron Woodley. As you heard him say, nobody cared about the Tommy Fury fight, and nobody really talked about Tommy Fury until he got the Jake Paul fight. Let me counterpunch. Tommy Fury and Jake Paul, they had their own respected rival beef. They talked at each other, and Tommy, supposedly wanted to fight, and he got injured or whatever. It's just unfortunate that happened, but I think it could have saved him too, because it could have been a deal breaker, or it could have just been a career ender. Okay. But I do think the real spotlight evolved around Tyson Fury, not Tommy Fury. Okay. And I think the people that hated Tyson Fury and I think could get to Tommy Fury basically was in the shadows of his brother. Okay, he was in the shadows of his brother, and if his last name wasn't Fury, even if he was his half brother and his name was Tommy Lumpkin, right? Let's say he was a Lumpkin instead of a Fury, he wouldn't have been that. I think it's more of a politic thing with Jake Paul than anything else. But certain things happen for certain reasons. Now, let's say Tyron goes out there and knocks out Jake Paul, which I don't know if that'll happen or not, because I think he should have done that the first time. But if he does that, he's able to get his revenge, and I think this fight should have happened anyway. Let's be real, because how controversial that fight was. So Tyron really didn't lose any respect. It's just made it that controversial. In fact, people accused him of carrying Jake Paul, because he could have knocked Jake Paul out. Okay, so a lot of people feel that he could have done that. Now it's another way for this to happen indirectly in the Tommy Fury's dismissal from him being hurt or whatever. So I like the idea of the second fight. The only thing I thought of when they did mention Woodley is, was he in shape? And he looks like he's in pretty good shape to me. So we'll see how good he is on fight night. You guys tell me what you think of Tyron Woodley saying that nobody gave a F about Tommy Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.